Hi guys, welcome back. Today, we're unboxing the new helmet. Remember a few weeks ago I talked about getting a new helmet through Motoman when we did a store visit. And it's finally here. I didn't purchase it before when I went to the store because they didn't have the color that I wanted. I actually wanted the carbon version, but they did have the color that I wanted. Even if it had to be ordered, I think they no longer produce that specific color in carbon. Or ubos na rin, baka ubos na. So I went with the next best one, which is, let's just open it up. If you just want to know what's inside the box, so obviously you're going to get the helmet. See, this is the color that I wanted. I wanted a red helmet. The ones that, when I visited the store, the one that Motoman had was gray. I think he had black. I wanted a red one because it's a color I don't have. Remember my helmet, I have a white one, I have a blue one, and I have a black one. So I didn't want to have a black one. I really wanted to have a red one. So what's inside the box is basically you get the helmet and the dust bag. A small note from Motoman. So thank you, a handwritten note. Thank you for shopping online, Motoman. Gear up and ride. And of course, Motoman stickers. Okay, so let's just put this box aside for now. So, reasons why I bought this helmet. I think it's already been, you've already seen my issues with my current helmets. All of them will not fit the top box or under the seat. So I really wanted a helmet that is still full face, because a 3/4 or a half helmet will fit here. But I like the added safety of using a full face. So that is why I've been all my helmets are all full face. So I've been looking for a full face helmet that can fit here. And when I went to Motoman last month, this is one of the helmets that actually caught my eye. If you look at it, this is what they call the Rider Enduro in metal red. I'm not sure if the camera is showing justice to the paint, but the color is really, really nice. No? And it's very, very lightweight. I think this is nasa mga 1,000 grams. Alam ko plus minus 50 grams. So it's around 1,000 grams. So that's comparing to my other helmets. Comparing to my other helmets, the Shoei I think is 1,600. The Arai is 1,500. The closest one is the Bell Eliminator at around 1,200 something. But this is really, really light. The shape, the shell is actually smaller than any of my helmets right now. And this is the reason why it would fit easily here in the top box and under the seat. I'll show you later how it sits properly. I think by now an obvious reason why I bought this is it's just a really pretty helmet. I like the look, I like the design, I like the whole feel of the retro of the helmet, which actually matches perfect when I'm using the Vespa because of its retro look. At the same time, this being an enduro, since my Ducati is still basically a hypermotard, which is enduro, it has enduro roots, or it has an off-road route. This helmet actually sits and works perfectly. Now, one of the concerns that I had before was, will it be less safer because the shell is actually smaller? Meaning, if the shell is smaller, there should be less styrofoam or less protection. It may seem like it has less protection, but the beauty about this, that's why I think they were able to make it small and light, is they don't use plastic, they use fiberglass. A lot of the budget helmets that you will be seeing are all made of thermoplastic. You will see ABS. Those are some of the terms that they actually use. But the problem with plastic, when you crash, it has a tendency to crack. The problem with that, the pressure or the impact is going to hit one area, it will crack, but the transfer to your head is also still going to be, kumbaga, the impact is still going to be felt. Now, fiberglass, on the other hand, it doesn't really crack just one part. It actually shatters. Now, the good thing about it shattering is it will dissipate the impact. So kung tinamaan ka at nahulog ka, the impact is going to be shared across the shell, not just one area pag naka-plastic ka. So which means if you are going to, well, knock on wood, may wood ba tayo dito? But knock on wood that you actually crash, you are better protected with the fiberglass shell over a plastic shell because of how much dissipation of the impact. Kumaga, makakalat yung impact eh. Yung hindi siya direct lang in one area. Well, I've experienced that before with my previous helmet. I had an HJC. What happened is, sa labas hindi mo makikita, but once you remove the liner inside, you will see that the small cracks all over the place. Meaning, nag-shatter siya, nag-spread across yung impact. Hindi siya yung tipong, pag nahulog mo, crack, dyan lang sa area na yan. Pag dyan lang specific area yung crack, means the impact did not dissipate. So, mas masama sa ulo natin. Now, the helmet itself, you can actually accessorize it. I'm still considering if I should put a visor here. They do actually sell a visor here. If I'm not mistaken, Motoman is also selling it for 1,000. But I'm seriously considering it. Maybe a white one or baka black. Mas maganda yung black kasi black yung interior. Now, to also those wondering, the liners are not fully removable, but the one on the ears are. So if you need to wash it, ito naman ang madalas matatamaan ng pawis if you use a balaclava. Kasi ako, I always wear a balaclava. So I always have my head and this part covered. Yung sa pisngi, medyo exposed ng konti. So yun ang mas napapawisan sa akin. So at least these are removable. It just has 3 snaps. But the other parts are not removable. Not that I don't think, yeah, they're not removable, but they're made with leather and suede. So it's pretty plush. It's pretty plush. Malambot-lambot din siya, so it should be comfortable. But I tested this already when I went to the store of Motoman. Let me just put this back. Now, when it comes to sizing, they actually, even with the small shell, they seem to fit on the large side. In fact, when I went to Motoman, the large actually fits me okay, but I still went up with an XL because I plan to have a little bit more space here in the temple, because I'm going to, obviously, since this one is open, even though it's a full face, but it doesn't have a shield, I want to be able to wear sunglasses, and I need that room here. So if I went with the large one, it's going to be a little bit tighter here. This one, at least with the XL, it's a little bit, I still have a little bit more space here, so I can wear my... Now, the thing with this helmet though, it doesn't have any speaker cutout. So, meaning if you're going to be using an intercom unit with this helmet, you will have to put it and stick it behind the padding, which will tend to actually, you might be able to feel it. Hindi siya ganun kakomportable because there's no indent for a speaker, but it should be able to work. There's an area here, enough space, so you can actually just Velcro it and then put it under the pad. Well, in my case, that's not going to be an issue because I don't plan to put a communication device here. If you're going to look at the design is so retro that putting an intercom here may not match the whole look of the helmet. What I plan to do is I'll probably just use some wireless earbuds or earphones when I want to listen to music or if I want to be able to accept calls during my ride. But this helmet obviously is not something I would wear if I plan to go for long rides. I'll stick to my full face helmet with shield. This is basically the helmet I will get, is my go-to helmet if I'm going to do a city ride. Somewhere close lang, so I don't really need the intercom. And if ever, if I'm just driving around the city, there should be an area easily where I can put to the side if I need to answer a phone call if I don't have my wireless buds on. So to those asking, this is, I know, price at around 16,000 something. So it's not that expensive. Relatively, it's not expensive for a nice helmet that is made of fiberglass. But if you still want to save money, but if you want to pay the full price, that's okay with me. But if you do want to save 10%, you can use the code. I'll be putting it on the screen. Motoman was good enough to give us a code to all our viewers. So you will be able to get a 10% discount on any Blade Rider, not just this. Remember, Blade Rider that Motoman carries has, I think he has 3 models. He has the Enduro, the Lego. The Lego is the one that has a shield. The one Lego, why they call it Lego, because it actually looks like the helmet yung mga Lego figures used. And then meron siya ng 3/4 na helmet. So they are all priced really nice. They're all made of fiberglass, so they're all very lightweight. But it's up to you which one you want. I just really fell in love with this design. Even the chrome trim matches the chrome trim of the Vespa. So that's why sabi ko, I like this. I was considering getting the blue, pero I love red. Ganda ng red din, no? Especially this specific red. Nung pinakita niya sa akin yung picture, sabi ko, if the carbon is not available, just order this. So that's what I did. I'll be taking it for a short ride. So just let's have a first impression about it, and then I'll add it on the video. So guys, if you're interested in getting one of this Blade Rider helmet, by the way, this is a brand from Taiwan. You can visit Motoman's website and you can order there. So if you notice here, let's put this in the top box. There's still a lot of room here. I can still fit a lot of stuff here. So you can see there's still a lot of room. So I can still put some stuff here. And then I should be able to easily close this. See, no problem at all. Well, the thing here is, this is an empty under seat right now, so it fits nicely, but I'm not sure if you have stuff here like maybe your raincoat and your other tools, it may not fit as well, but let's see. Yeah, this one fits perfectly, no problem at all. You just have to probably fix, because there's only a little space here where you can put stuff. So if you want to put it under seat in case you don't have a top box, then you may just need to arrange some of your stuff here. But if you do have a top box, I would just leave my tools here, and I'll just leave it. I'll just put the helmet here in the top box. Okay, so let's take it for a spin. I'm matching it with some nice of my old Ray-Ban sunglasses, which I think matches the whole look. Well, another feature that I like about this helmet is it comes with the double D ring, as you can see here. And this is my preferred type of lock because I find that this is the most secure. And yun, buti na lang. Okay. Ooh, that doesn't feel as easy. Yeah, I found something I don't like. I don't like this button here. Parang ang hirap i-snap. Yeah. I think I like the snaps of the other helmets. The favorite one I have is from the bell eliminator because it's just a magnet, so all I have to do is put it close, it will snap in place. Ang hindi lang maganda doon sa magnet, every time it goes close to, especially with this Vespa, since it's metal body, dumidikit, kaya I think kaya may mga gas-gas ako doon. But let's go, let's take this around. Well, I think this is as expected. Being a helmet without shield, that it is a little bit noisier compared to my other full face helmet with shield, but it's tolerable naman. It's not really ang nakaka-annoy kasi minsan sa akin is when it's loud, not that it's loud, it's may whistle. yung high pitch na whistle, ito is just wind noise that I can tolerate, so I don't have any problems with that. So the noise itself is manageable for me. Now, I'm not sure, is the shell size okay, or do I look like someone with a big body and a small head with this helmet? No, pero it's really comfy. It's very light. You can really, you don't feel like you're wearing a full face helmet. Parang naka ano lang, naka half face lang kasi ang gaan niya talaga. Yeah, the noise is tolerable, and I think this is going to be much more tolerable when I put on some headphones or my earbuds na wireless. I'll try that out next time. Yeah, fits my head perfectly. I don't feel any pressure in any kumbaga walang pressure spots that I'm feeling. I guess also because it's very light, it's actually quite comfy to use. Oh, hello commune. I can't see it, but I have a feeling when the sun hits it, the color is going to be really nice. See here? I think the sun is hitting it. Kamusta yung color? Does it look nice? I can't see it. I won't be able to see it until I edited it. But the color is really nice. The red is deep red. Para siyang ano? Para siyang burgundy. Para siyang wine. It doesn't feel like your regular na typical na fire engine red. This feels more like a burgundy, a wine red, like almost close to a maroon. So I really like the color. I'm digging the color. Now, that's why I don't think this is going to be a good helmet for long travels, unless you're going to match it with the goggles. Is if you're wearing a glasses, as you notice, this glasses is already a bit wrapped around. I can still feel some air rushing into my eyes, which I think if I was using a bigger bike, a faster bike, and the wind is going to have a higher velocity, this is not going to be comfortable at all. So definitely something that you would want to be using for a city ride, and you want to make sure you don't forget to wear any goggles or wear any shades or eyeglasses. So malamang ito yung gagamitin ko when I'm going to go pick up my son from school. Before, when I have to pick up my son, the helmet that I carry along, I have to tie it behind the seat. Now, I can safely put it under the seat, or if I wanted to, in the top box. So yun yung maganda lang with this helmet. It's small enough that it will be able to fit in the top box or under the seat, and at the same time still gives me the confidence of having a full face. Now, why do I insist in having a full face? Because the thing with most accidents, when it actually happens, di ba, pag nag-crash ka and you slide face first, ito ang tinatamaan palagi, yung sa chin eh. And if you have a 3/4 helmet, wala kang protection dito. So worst case pa, naka half face ka, walang protection dito. This one has that chin bar that actually will help protect you in case of a spill na ganun pababa. No? So that's why I really like to use a full face helmet as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah, pretty comfy. But of course, being a helmet that is smaller shell, they can't put as much foam or padding. That's why, yeah, it's comfy because it's light, but it's still not as plush as the showy na helmet. For me, kasi right now, the plushest helmet among my current lineup is the showy. Yun talaga, the foam padding is medyo makapal, it's comfy when you wear it. Ang hindi ko lang gusto sa kanya, mabigat siya. So guys, if you are interested in getting this helmet, please don't forget to visit our favorite motorcycle gear shop, which is Motoman. So visit him at shopmotoman.com. I'll put the links in the description, and I'll flash it also here. So thanks guys, and until my next review. I'm really liking the look of this helmet. Ganda ng pagka-retro niya. Okay, bye. See you guys later.